Hey, there I am. That's me. That's me on the screen. Hello, everybody. My name is Tom. That's my name right there. Right there. That's my name. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Off the Grid, where a couple of times a month we gather on a Sunday evening and watch some stuff that's a little off the beaten path, some weird old wrestling stuff. Hello to everybody in the Erotic Eric Fontaine fan club, aka the chat with this email I got here. Thank this rappers. Thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate that whole bunches. Hello again to everybody in the Erotic Eric Fontaine fan club. Across all platforms, Twitter, which boo, get on the other ones, as well as YouTube and Twitch. So hello to everybody all over the place, chatting it up tonight. Here in a minute, we're gonna go back in time and watch American Pro Wrestling from not even 1990, from the fall of 2000. I swear, when you watch it, you're gonna be like, "Are you sure, Tom? Are you on those marijuana pills?" And I'm gonna be like, "No, I need them," because being a parent in this day and age is very stressful. But no, I am in fact not on those marijuana pills. This is from the year 2000. But before we get there, I need to give a big thank you to my YouTube members, the folks who are throwing down a few bucks to help me out, to back the channel. Thank you very much to everybody here, including our newest members since the last time we did Off the Grid. Of course, PTRF, Rye, and Doctor Who Got Stabbed. They don't censor shit. Come on. Elon's a fucking Nazi. Anyway, yeah, that's where that's at. Thank you all so much for being members of the YouTube channel, for supporting me, for having my back. So here, tonight we're gonna watch that. I do have a couple plugs up front. I think Jonathan mentioned it in the chat earlier. My dear, close personal friends, our families are kind of buds. Get it? You'll get it here in a second. Marty and Sarah. Marty DeRosa, Sarah Shockey, back podcasting. It's just Marty and Sarah. They still love wrestling. They just don't need to tell you about it. First episode of their podcast in a while, I think a year and a half, went up Friday morning, so go check that out. And as well, congrats to Cecil Nix, frequent member of the Erotic Eric Fontaine fan club, for not having to leave town today at Mystery Wrestling. He got London Lightning the heck out of there. London Lightning's still wandering the streets of, I forget the town they run in Quebec, but yes. Gatineau, thank you. I just saw that. Gatineau. Ref says Wizards. Music be musicking loudly. I turned it down the lowest I could while still being able to hear it. Okay. Yeah, Gatineau, Quebec, Canada. London Lightning's off with his knapsack. So congrats to Cecil on winning that. And also I need to plug myself. So use that sound clip what you will. Yesterday morning or afternoon or noon-ish, posted a brand new long-form video about 5 of the most random matches in WCW television history. I've gotten a lot of great feedback on it. I found out that the Jim Duggan Super Calo match was screened backstage at that Dean 2 show that Tony Khan ran with the Death Valley Driver folks. And quite a few of the most powerful people in wrestling watched that all together, crowded around a screen at once last week. Thanks to Phil Schneider for letting me know about that. So go check out my new long-form video, including a bit about Super Calo against Hacksaw Duggan. It's a fucking shit show. The match. I hope the video is, and I hope the video is great for you. A lot of fun for me to produce. I've already shot and recorded and all that jazz. The next video I'm putting up, I just have to edit it. I have to find time to edit this beast. So hopefully in the next week or two that'll be up. A little bit different than what I've been doing though. But I mean, hell, it's been 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And we have not watched a second of wrestling. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? Noli is talking to his girlfriend on the phone, so I don't think he will be popping in, but who knows? They're planning on kissing soon. Fuck's sake. I'm screwed. So let's get to it. Thank you to everybody in the chat for the kind words on the video. Brian, you are a stud, my friend. So let's watch some American Pro Wrestling from the fall of 2000. Let's go. Jonathan, I have to be honest with myself. Like, my wife has called me a Cabbage Patch Kid before, lovingly. By the way, this is going to happen a little bit at the beginning with this gray screen popping deal. It's how it was uploaded when I found it. Let's see if we can skip ahead a little bit there. Hey, Whiskey Spachimin, aka Whiskey Spaceman. This is from the future. All right. Hey, Kyle Turner. Hey, CBP over on YouTube. That's the first shot. Like horror. Hey, Yankee Hawk. Roy's Story. Got a lot of great folks here. By the way, it's not glitching. That's how the video is. It just stops. Yeah, this is from South Carolina, the fall of 2000. I love that guy. That guy's already my favorite. Granny's gonna hop the rail to hug the baby faces. Hey, Red Wolf Sam, hello. What the fuck's happening here? This guy's my favorite. S&M Mullet Dude. There are a lot of perverts. Yeah, they're freeze-framing promos without sound. Oh, right at his butthole. My thoughts on Real American Freestyle is it's going to maybe be like one show, and then it's gonna not be around anymore. I hate that I already recognize the guy with the comb over looking thing. Kind of looks like me wearing a Halloween costume. George South debuts again. George South debuts, and he's already in the intro. He's never seen Ricky Noble. That's going to be quite a match. Ricky Noble. This week. It's going to be hot. The action's going to be great. Stay tuned for APW. Already love that guy. Who the fuck is this? Oh god, we get the stars. Of course, we get the stars and bars. It's a fucking wrestling show in South Carolina in the year 2000. Oh god. Take me down to Paradise City where the grass is green and the guys' shirts are all open. And then he's posing off camera because the room is so small that they can't zoom out all the way. Pablo Escobar. I do like that they have a custom sign. I have no idea. Oh shit, Buckshot. He looks like God, what's Stephen Amell's character from that shitty wrestling show that he did, Heels? I'd say the Cheese Coliseum. That's what we're calling it now. This is the Cheese Coliseum. Percy Pringle, our referee. Cruiserweight. Yeah, is Buckshot Hangman's dad? Buckshot. They're wearing the same gear. They're both wearing black bikers with like white and black knee pads and okay, well Buckshot's wearing black boots. Other dudes wearing white boots. Hey, they're former allies, they're former team, that's why. We don't have a cruiserweight referee, we've still got Bronco. We don't have a cruiserweight referee. Yeah, I could see it. Yeah, very Wayne's World. Party time. Excellent. 230 pounds or less. And the referee weight limit must be, they must not be one because Chuck's still in there. The Chesney Coliseum. Anything can be a Coliseum if you just say it. Charlie Babb in this match because he's got a hot dog.
And that could lead to
He's
about
got a
15
hot
or 17 more.
dog.
Daddy might just be me and you this hour, brother.
Oh, shit!
Nice looking head scissors takeover.
That was a no,
Buckshot
yes,
fighter.
head
It was a head
scissors.
scissors takeover anyway.
Oh, shit, backyard or clothesline. Love it.
Buckshot, the champion, is really all over Lee Storm, and Buckshot gives it 110%.
Oh, gosh.
You gotta give him
I
that. He
don't
goes
think
out
this
there
guy
and
knows
goes
how to run the
after it,
ropes.
chopping Lee Storm in the corner.
Oh, gosh.
Buckshot
Whee!
in the monkey flip takes Storm out.
You can't really run the ropes, but he takes a great monkey flip bump. Hey, Vans, hello. Glad to have you. Haven't seen you in a while.
These men, along with Greg Robbins, formed the Wild Bunch.
Wild Bunch. I should just shut up and let these guys call the show. God, I looked it up, and would you believe that it's hard to look up American Pro Wrestling on Google?
Still formed that combination.
Would you believe that the SEO for a promotion called American Pro Wrestling is fucking awful? James Alvarez, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you binging all those WCW Deep Cuts episodes. The live stream VODs. Thank you so much. Appreciate you a whole bunch, James. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully you can make it to a live Deep Cuts live every Tuesday over on Twitch. What the fuck happened there? It's like they tried to edit out the nut shot, but didn't quite time it correctly.
Say a special hello to all of our TV viewers out there, especially over in the big city of Anderson, South Carolina.
The big city of Anderson, South Carolina. Oh gosh! Oh man, this is good.
I've got it wrote down in my police, but I don't have my police out here, so we'll just have to say charter.
The police are not out here. Wonder why. Chesney is on the North Carolina border, about 20 miles north of Spartanburg.
Over in Spartanburg and up in
Yep, there's Spartanburg.
And prime time on Wednesday night on WHKY channel 14.
When you Google search Buckshot cage match, Hangman is the first result, of course. When you say you failed to install a microwave router, did like it explode? Like, are you dead? If so, we need to run a memorial show.
To American Pro Wrestling, Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg,
We're just
South
giving out an
Carolina,
address.
303, and we'll certainly be glad to hear
Oh,
from you. And if you'd like to,
why did he do the
29305,
Drew McIntyre
that's
kick?
the zip code, 29305, the city of Spartanburg, South Carolina.
And they can also use that, Charlie.
Oh, gosh.
To join us right here for TV tapings at the Chesney Coliseum.
Yes.
They
They do a picture-in-picture for the live stream, and then just start like
for TV taping right here
I don't
at the
know.
Chesney Coliseum.
I didn't start doing dives during the commercial breaks. I don't know what that pinfall was. It ruled. I'm gonna put my fucking leg on you. Referee's calling it kinda like a shoot. Oh gosh, he's in the ceiling. Oh, there we go. I think everything in the credits was just what happened in the matches on the show. The ref appears to be the boys' disappointed stepdad. Oh gosh, what's this is gonna be? Oh, okay, that was a thing.
With a face buster, I'm sorry, Charlie. And now
I'm sorry, Charlie. Oh, hey, that was an okay thing. Hey, RGT85, thank you for giving us the heads up on the WrestleFest cabinet coming out.
Oh my goodness! And here's the former champion Scar Stevens, along with Destiny and Dorian Adams, and they're doing a
Scar Stevens and Dorian Adams.
We saw last week that Dorian.
But yeah, thank you, RGT, for posting about that WrestleFest cabinet. I'm gonna have to save up some money.
He's definitely in it because he's out here this week with Stevens beating the tar out of Buckshot.
It wouldn't be a promotion of wrestling caliber in fall of 2000 without a guy wearing cutoff jeans down to his knees.
They want no part of Lee Storm. They don't want any help from Storm at all. Storm was trying to help
Oh
him.
shit!
And now Storm is
We have a babyface turn in the first match from the guy who can't throw a close. Oh, it's a pickle spear.
He was mad that they wouldn't let him help him beat him up, and now he's saving him, Charlie Bad.
Well, I tell
He
you,
just he's saving his old ass. I'm sure that's not what they said, but I'd like to pretend that's what he said.
suppose they
Might
get,
still be there.
yeah, they might have kissed and made up. Who knows?
Only they have, they may be
I need to check out these Twitch notifications. I don't know what the hell's going on with them. Thank you for following VFKH96 and Redneck Ogre. Thanks for the Prime sub over on Twitch.
Wrestling fans, Commissioner James McCone here with the Indians with attitude.
Oh, he's the commissioner, James
What you
McCone.
pulled last week with your grandma and these title changes, it ain't going to happen. You're going to finish the belt today, and your grandma is not going to be anywhere near the ring. Grandma Eagle even comes close to that ring, Jiggle. I'm throwing the whole match
Jiggle?
out.
You called
you're
him
not gonna
Jiggle.
get to do that this week. Wait a minute. Grandma's got bad eyes. She's got to get up close to the ring where she's
What is his
what's going on,
voice?
James. Your grandma is getting nowhere near that ring this week, Jiggle. You understand me? I'll throw the whole match out. She's not allowed anywhere close to the ring.
If your grandma buys a ticket, you're suspended.
Gonna go out and he's gonna wrestle me and him and somebody.
I love how the two Native American dudes. You have one that talks like this, and then the other one seems to like not want to be on camera.
For us to wipe the mat with besides Ricky Noble and that cripple Abel Adams.
Oh gosh.
Drag his dead limb around the ring. Shut up.
The crazy part is I don't think he's yelling. I think that's his voice.
I guess those little punks. What do they call themselves? Juvenile delinquents or something like that.
Juvenile delinquents. That's a great name for a team. It's that guy. I think that he is. I think it's some sort of Texas shirt. Longhorns.
Today on APW, the Indians with attitudes, with their belts, without their grandma, against.
You know, I could do without the stereotype aspect, but I like the idea that one of them talks like he has a megaphone in his throat, and the other one you can barely understand.
Tag team action. You've got to come out to American Pro Wrestling
Friday night.
Friday night. Watches our very best go head-to-head with WCW, WWF, and ECW Superstar.
No, they're not. You're fucking lying.
578-0565.
You're not.
For ticket and
Buckshot's not
information.
wrestling anyone from the WWF. Also, what the fuck is that hand signal
To
thing?
become a professional wrestler? Well, now you have the opportunity to prove it at Chief Wahoo McDaniel's
Oh,
School of Pro Wrestling. In
They have a
just
connection to
short time.
Wahoo McDaniel's
Your
School of
dreams
Pro
can come
Wrestling.
true. To fame.
It's from South Carolina. It's the fall of 2000, and apparently they have a connection to Chief Wahoo McDaniel's school. That's pretty much all I know, Rudrick. It popped up in my YouTube recommended feed a few weeks ago, and I'm like, we gotta do this. We gotta watch this. Thank you, Yankee Hawk. This is so far off the grid, it's ridiculous.
American Pro Wrestling, Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, South Carolina, 29305. That's American Pro Wrestling.
rbrag1000 at AOL.com is the most 2000 email address I've ever seen. WahooWrestling.com/APW is their website. I love it.
Pro Wrestling.
Oh shit, Backstreet's back, alright. Ooh, doop, boop, boop. I gotta talk over it so they don't, I don't get a copyright thing that ends the stream on YouTube. Brian says he doesn't see anything but a Chesney Coliseum, but there's a Chesney Community Center. I think this is just a bar. This literally just looks like a bar that they called a Coliseum. There's no way a member of the Midnight Express is about to walk out. Oh god, okay, so I know who this is. This guy's a big piece of shit. Okay, I'm gonna what happened over on Twitch real quick. Skrunk Jappelson, thank you so much for the follow. Rick Michaels, few years after this, he was an NWA Wildside guy for a while. He did with David Young, AJ Styles, trained AJ Styles. He had a job for WWE as a gear maker in the mid 2000s. Here comes JW Boss, who, of course, that's what his fucking name. That's $15 for TV episodes. He lost his gig with the WWF. Get this. WWE wasn't really firing folks for, like, getting into trouble back then. Rick Michaels pled guilty in the year 2006 to sexual exploitation of a minor. And is, I believe he either is still on the sex offender registry or has just come off. There was a whole big controversy right after things opened back up
Well, certainly both of these
from COVID. The NWA ran a show in Tennessee somewhere, Georgia somewhere, one of those two states, and Rick Michaels was there helping out, and they ran the show at a high school. And some local reporters were like, "Hey, there's a sex offender in a high school. What's going on?" So yeah, Rick Michaels, big old piece of shit.
If you will, of J.W. Boss, and he certainly knows that there's nothing in the head of Chuck Ellison.
Though I will say, of these two, if I were to say, "Hey guys, which one of these two is a sex offender?" I'd imagine you would say J.W. Boss first.
How about you, Dan Ferris?
No doubt about it. That was nothing but sheer strength and power. And I think
Rick Michaels
as
sucks.
McCullen alluded to, is engaged.
Also,
in,
it looks like he hasn't
what they
washed
call
that shirt,
psychological
like,
warfare.
Well, if he puts
ever.
it there, he pulled it all
So that's
out. There was
gross.
nothing there but nerve hands, looks like on Michael's head, but
The J.W. Boss comes out, head to toe black leather, all tough and stoic. When the match starts, it's like, "Come on, guys, yeah!"
Firmly against him like that. Whip into the ropes by Boss. There's Michael behind. Michael going in for a trailing rope. He holds on. Boss with a clothesline. Hard on Rick Michael.
Count of two.
I unplugged my earbuds when I did that.
Dan Ferris, have a
Before
quick
there was Chase and Rance, there was
Are
Rick
you still
Michaels.
corresponding with the
Bully Ray would hate this guy. Bully Ray has a lot of opinions. I think this guy would, like, murder Bully Ray in a fight.
While you brought up the subject, a good friend
Animation 313, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. I'm so sorry that the notifications aren't popping up on screen. I don't know why. I don't know why the off the grid episodes.
a lot of expense getting all of these reports together.
I don't know why that. I needed to do something. Yeah, the guy with the T-shirt that says "Religion is important." Yeah, 100% sex offender. Yeah. The light stripper on the APW look. It's fancy. It's they're Monday nights. They're gonna fight Vince. Hey Bizarro ICCW, I see your comments on every single one of my videos.
He's having up there, and we're going to give Mario our best, and wish all our best wishes to him.
I'm glad to see you pop up in the chat, Bizarro ICCW.
Mario, good friend of Jimmy Valiant, owns a restaurant up there in West Virginia.
I think you're the only person, Louis Ian, has ever said that Bully's a nice guy.
What we want to send out is condolences to Mario because
He's
all of that here on TV, Danny,
yeah,
a lot
a
of
real
people need to
goofball.
know exactly what happened, but Mario did indeed have a loss in the family recently. And I just
Yeah,
want
no,
to
he,
shout out to our good
the
friend
Brown
Mario.
Sound. Don Callis' entrance music,
Michaels
thank
is in
you for
deep,
the
deep
sub
trouble.
on
What are you
Prime.
doing there, Johnny? What was that? Rick Michaels is in deep trouble here in this match.
Yeah, it's under Rick Michaels' real name, Raymond Rawls. You'll probably find more info.
Sitting down here alongside me.
Well, a nice
Nemo's sitting here
clothesline
watching.
by
I'm
Rick
kind of
Michaels.
uneasy.
I believe the referee is the wacky neighbor from every 80s and 90s sitcom.
To JW Boss, and Boss keeps out at the count of two.
I mean, everybody should be nice to you, Brian.
Real James
Well,
McCall.
sorry, man. I got something to take care of in the
Also,
back
you
right now,
worked
so I'm
for the
gonna-
TV station. He's gonna suck up to
right
you.
now, Charlie. You're gonna like this, but I don't know if you're gonna like your replacement or not. But here is
Hell yeah, ICCW, I love it. I love
I'll
it.
be back. Trust me.
Thanks for the warning. Mr. McCall sounds like a thunderstorm at the end.
JW Boss is moving.
Nice leg drop.
I expected this guy to be completely immobile.
Rick Michaels, and I believe he's going right into the hair there, Dan.
This place has charm, I'll say that. It's really small. That ring appears to be 12 by 12.
Actually,
I love the staircase.
Oh, I just heard nice legs. That's all I heard. I'm sorry. It was actually Michaels with a drop toe, one of the oldest moves in wrestling. And believe it or not, no matter how big you are, how little you are, they'll take you down every time as long as it's
How big you are or how little you are. What if you're in between? Oh, shitty frog splash. Love it.
Knee drop, as you might call, from that top turnbuckle.
Yeah, you could call it a knee drop. Why not? It was like 3 different things.
A big right hand delivered now by JW Boss, and I
JW Boss.
Right out of Michaels on that one, Nemo.
Well, I would have to say so. And there's a lot of stuff.
Major figure guys have been ignoring me since they used my term. But whatever. Cardona reaches out every now and again for things. Hey, Brian Turner from Brian Turner's VHS Rehab. Thank you for the kind words on the haircut. I personally hate it. I asked for something completely different, and the gallant Great Clips just did whatever. She went into business for herself. Also, she was mumbling to herself the entire time and poked me literally a half dozen times in the temple with a pair of scissors. Yeah, Rick Michaels still not out of the business. Oh my God, that's the shittiest suplex I've ever seen. Was it a finish?
Boss got his shoulder up.
Okay.
Boss is
The ref's like, that suplex sucks so much, you just lose. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, everybody, for the kind words on the haircut. Yeah, referee was like, fuck, that move sucks so much, I'm not gonna let you win.
And the legendary George South. George, this hour, you're stepping up to the plate.
How does this guy have a Brooklyn accent?
Wrestler in APW right now, but watchable one, Ricky Noble.
You know something? It has been said a long time ago, bodyguard, that a man will do just about anything for a few bucks. You know,
oh, dude, that guy should be your best friend now, Brian.
Me and about 15 Rugrats.
I assume the bodyguard is like a big guy that George South met at the grocery store that he's like, you could be a wrestler. Come with me.
Mr. J. Eagle calls and says, boy, you need a few bucks? Do me a favor. First of all, bodyguard, I made sure he didn't call me collect. And then I said, boy, I'm a-coming. So I borrowed bodyguard.
Could you imagine George South standing over you? Oh, I'm a-coming. Coming.
For one reason. Mr. Babyface, Mr. Good-looking, Mr. Got all the women.
Mr. Babyface.
Just remember one thing. When we step out there in that sorry ring, there ain't gonna be no women. There ain't even gonna be no Rugrats, are they, bodyguard? There's gonna be one thing. There's gonna be me. There's going to be the big man, and there's going to be that good-looking guy. You know something, Mr. Ring Announcer? My little Rugrats hate good-looking people. You know that? That's why I'm in the
What the fuck is he talking about?
Collect a few bucks.
Found me the tallest bouncer at Mustang Sally's Titty Bar.
For the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, come give us $15 and we'll send you a tape of 6 people watching a couple guys in gym shorts pretend to fight. That was like a good promo because it made no sense, but it made no sense in a wrestling way. You know? His name is just Bodyguard. Yeah, or you could pay $15 or just tape it right now. I don't know. It's the honor system. I love this song. I'm sure it's a real song. I'm sure they weren't finding stock music anywhere. But I think David Crockett showed up at these shows. If there was a bar, I kid. That was mean.
Pro wrestling? They're now in Chesney, South Carolina at Chesney Coliseum. No. What time does all this happen? 8 o'clock.
There's absolutely somebody holding a gun off camera. Like, look at them, looking like side-eyeing whoever is standing off to the side directing.
Oh, yeah.
Miss me.
Oh, yeah, baby. Really bad. Yeah. Woo, yeah, girl. Can I bring my kids? You sure can.
Can I bring my kids so I can go fuck this wrestler?
No, no alcohol. Family show. Good. Okay, I'll see you there.
Good.
See you then.
Bullshit.
Friday night, Chesney Coliseum, Chesney, South Carolina.
Do you think you
well, now that those second-grade teachers are done acting,
well, now you have the opportunity to prove it.
I love the reverb on this promo.
In just a short time, your dreams can come true. The fame.
My dreams of wrestling in front of 30 people with buckshot.
That's right. You too can become king or queen of the ring. So why wait?
Hey, they're kind of progressive. Women can wrestle. in the APW. No alcohol. You gotta get blasted in your car before you go. Go get shit-faced at home, yell at the kids, and then come out to wrestling.
That's American Pro Wrestling, Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg.
I can't get over the reverb.
www.wahoo-wrestling.com. rbrag1000 at AOL.com. American Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, somebody email them. See if it's those. Holy shit, 2000. Hey, South Carolina Grizz fan. Are you that kid? Is that kid wearing a Juggalo Championship wrestling shirt? I'm sure we'll find out they are wrestlers at some point. I assume these are the juvenile delinquents. I'm pretty sure I had that shirt from Hot Topic. Oh shit, Dick Foley, that is a blast from the past. Like every wrestling magazine and like website did a story about Dick Foley at some point. Oh, so these guys are prisoners. Jay and Johnny Eagle. These are the guys from that great promo earlier. Where it was Jay was like, hey, I talk like this. Wait, the commissioner's the referee. The fix is in. Bullshit. But I thought he was also the commentator. God, what was the name of the singer? Escapes me. My mom fucking loved this dude. Shit. Wait, did he say they were the ECW Tag Team Champions? Okay, Tim. I thought it was somebody else. Yeah, Tim McGraw. I know who fucking Tim McGraw is. I thought it was somebody else. So that is a Tim McGraw song. I have no idea. I have not looked at the match lists for this show. I just kind of skimmed around and saw that the commissioner looks like me if I were like a 70s porn director. The commissioner, aka the referee. What the fuck? Oh, that's the grandma.
I believe she at least shaved this week, Dan.
Hell yeah, they were using the AWA branding and logo when Dick Foley was running. I love it. Yeah, Tim McGraw, not an indigenous American.
They take care of everything there. Well, evidently she got a weekend pass from the nudist camp.
I love that we have like the most. Why did he rub that guy's mullet?
You don't believe me about the nudist camp?
The referee is just caressing one of the wrestlers before going out for it too. So we have the most stereotypical 80s Native American gimmick against the most 2000 Indies tag team I've ever seen. Yeah, I thought Granny was banned from ringside too. And again, the commissioner's the referee. Commissioner's the one who banned her. What's he doing? What the fuck's wrong with the commentator? Like, I don't want to sound insensitive. Is this commentator having a stroke?
It's summertime. I think you can get a wool sock pretty cheap at Walmart.
Yeah, maybe it's the other grandma from the other side of the family.
Just one. That's all you need.
All of their grandmas
I think we need to change the subject.
are heel managers.
I hate has to have my smile froze. But anyway, we're going into this match. A big put up to the space.
Like most of the refs, the commissioner's blind. Cannot see her.
Needs to be made. Young Frosty Mosty needs to get over there and
Yeah, Brian said
check in his apartment.
the only way those kids become more 2000s indies when they upgrade to prison orange vinyl pants.
And they not swell all the way down here to my Pepsi,
Brian Turner. My wife thought the ref was a pregnant woman. I'm also built like a pregnant woman, so I feel that man's pain.
Every day. Yeah. Eagle and McCone having a shoving contest.
Oh, that's right. Jake something in Speedball Doober jumpsuits and Deadlock. God, I want to see Jake something throw these guys around now. A hair of the head. I'm glad that it's the hair of the head. Shit.
Right across the chest of the juvenile delinquent, tags in Johnny Eagle now, gives him a kick to the midsection.
So when you're on commentary, you're supposed to talk in sound bites, right? I don't think this one guy has taken a breath in the last 3 minutes.
You know, you're exactly right. I love these.
Oh, there's a second commentator. Okay.
How fat and ugly the women are up here. Yeah. You know, I think the parking lot, the shadow of her butt weighed 20 pounds.
You've heard of the 3D.
But anyway,
That was
this young man,
that was a very two-dimensional move. I tried to come up with a joke. My brain, I think this is melting my brain, folks.
Well, now that's what I'm saying. That is classic tag team wrestling. They don't let the man out of the
What
way.
is the ref doing? He's laying there like Kate Winslet in Titanic.
He's in bad need of a tag to his
Paint me
partner.
like one of your French girls.
And both guys tried for a kick at the same time.
The audio plug-in from the cattle auction next door got swapped in by mistake.
AJ Frost is in need of a bath, if anything.
I follow AEW. I watch AEW every week. I'll watch Raw every now and again. Louis, I don't watch SmackDown. Normally my kid has games on Friday nights. And plus, I just don't want to. I wish I had time to follow them. I try to watch CMLL when I can.
That spa has done wonders for her. Yeah.
And I do watch Mystery Wrestling, as Shredcutter 213 just pointed out. I'm still reeling Stu Grayson announcing that he's banning all shenanigans, all antics from Mystery Wrestling. I'm real mad. Exactly, Jonathan. That damn hairdresser earlier.
Gene, have you ever visited the nudist colony?
Seriously, I don't know how I didn't get color. I assume Granny is one of the other wrestlers. Maybe Granny is Wahoo McDaniel.
Dan Paris Vacations, where Granny Eagles goes and visits ever so often.
Anywhere where Granny Eagle goes, I try to stay away from. Thank you very much.
I guarantee you, that's wise.
I can't do NXT. Cannot do NXT, Louie.
And a big spring off of the ropes by Johnny Eagle and covers now to AJ Frost. And he lifts him up. He didn't kick out. He lifted him up that time, Dan.
You know, it's funny. I was watching. I watched the Pick Your Poison match at Mystery Wrestling today with my boy Noli. And out of nowhere, he's like, you know, I think I would have drank poison for $5,000. I'm like, your life is worth more than that. He's like, no, my life's worth about like $1,200. I'm like, come on, buddy.
But I mean, if they lift him up and he actually is able to make a tag.
Is this ref drunk? I think the question is who is not drunk. I think everybody we're watching right now is drunk. Why is the ref, when he goes down, he acts like he's paralyzed from the waist down?
Easy Money's got enough silverware there in his
now the ref's like fixing his hair. Yeah, this ring is horribly tiny. Yes. Now the ref's just annoyed that he has to walk around the wrestlers to see the shoulders. Referee Dan Schneider. No. Oh no. If he makes them take their boots off.
And he was in a match one night there in Dallas at the...
oh, that's sick, Miss Mabel Bassett.
Accidentally, a finger got caught in one in the ear and actually ripped it right out, almost pulled his poor ear hole completely off. The count of one, the count of two, and he lifts him up again.
Ref is on a Southpaw Light cleanse. He can always drink Southpaw Light, but he can drink as many as he wants.
Yeah, that goes.
God, yeah, that is cigarette smoke, isn't it? Oh no. Yeah, that's gross. That's why everything's so yellow. Oh, yeah, we got Granny up in the apron. Wait, what the fuck?
Look what they have done to Coyote.
The referee's name is Coyote. There's a referee named Coyote that's hopping around ringside. Oh shit, Granny has hit a dude with the cane. Oh, she hit one of her own boys. Oh wait, it's Granny has turned on her grandsons. What is happening?
That is a miscarriage of justice if I have ever
I mean, I'd compare it more to an abortion than a miscarriage.
There is no way that garbage like that deserves to go.
It is Rick Noble. It is Rick Noble.
Hey, oh my God, it's Rick Noble. It's not a grandma.
And what a surprise.
That man is not a grandmother.
As Chief Jay Eagle was clobbered there with the
Fred's like, yeah, I fucked you over.
What do you think about
Yeah.
that, Dan?
I always thought he belonged
I don't know. Like 9 things happened there. I'm still stuck on the referee. His mouth being taped with the tape, slipping, and it just being below his chin. It was Max Andrews all along. Next time I get my hands on you boys, so are you.
JW Boss.
JW
a tough
Boss.
match this week against Rick Michaels here in APW.
Well, first, Jack, each and every week I come back here at APW, things seem to keep just getting better. The crowds keep getting larger. The people keep
No, they
getting
don't.
louder.
They
What
literally
that means,
can't.
Jack, is the level of talent has risen to its highest peak here in APW. But there's one little guy running around, Rick Michaels. Hey, wait a minute, son. This is my interview time. Won't you back?
My interview time.
It ain't over yet. I came here
to
and one
scope
reason
out
only,
the 7th
and that's
graders.
to take you out.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of payback coming to you. You just got a little bit tonight.
The dude rubbed his title on his balls and then kissed the title.
What you breathing so hard for, son? You
Oh,
keep
gosh.
running. Let me tell you something. This is 6 years ago you've been running your mouth about what the ring lord's done to you. Well, don't take it personal, son. You
Of
were
course
just
they have a
another
team
man on
called...
stepping
Oh, that's
stone on the way
it's
up
South
to the
Carolina.
top.
It would be the Ring Lords from
Grow up.
WCW.
It ain't
Shit.
over yet. Look at that. What does that say? Can you read? It ain't over
It's
yet.
a tag team title, son. I'm a single wrestler. Won't you
I'm
bring
a
on that
single
ring
wrestler.
tonight, Rick Michaels, and listen,
Where are
you
them
can ride the
ladies
highway with
that were
JW
here
Boss,
earlier?
buddy.
I'm a
I
single
don't think
wrestler.
6 years is long enough for you to get the experience that you need to be.
I think
me.
he's supposed to be like a
This
biker,
war is
but
not
yeah,
over yet.
he's.
We'll be back with more on
he's a-
American Pro Wrestling.
Why isn't this guy doing
Attention, pro
commentary?
wrestling fans. Are you ready for exciting, high-flying tag
I
team
think we've seen
matches?
like a half dozen
Got
broadcasters on this show.
Pro wrestling every Friday night. Watch as our very best
Every
goes
Friday
head-to-head
night.
with WCW, WWF, and ECW Superstars.
I'm trying to. Who the
Give 'em a
fuck
call
from
at
any of those promotions would be here?
578-4565 or
It's the
ticket
backstage interview in North Jersey,
information.
Indiana.
Do you think you have what it takes to become a professional wrestler?
I don't.
Well, now you have
And
the
neither do
opportunity to
most
prove
of these
at
guys.
Chief Wahoo McDaniel School of Pro Wrestling in just a short time. Your dreams can come true. The fame, the fortune.
I will
and
say
all
this
the
this show is a
glory.
great
Walk
commercial for that
Talk
school.
with the stars. Be one of the
Because if
stars.
I'm some
That's
drunk
right.
idiot
You
sitting
too
at
can
home at
become
2 a.m.
king or
watching this
queen of
TV
the
show,
ring. So why
and I see an ad that these guys all came from that wrestling school, I'd be like, yeah, I could be a wrestler. I could do that.
Also training for referees, managers, valets, and announcers. Right to American
Of
Pro
course,
Wrestling
yeah,
Post
of course they're
Office
hiring
Box
valets.
Spartanburg, South Carolina, 29305. That's American Pro Wrestling, Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg.
You like WWF or WCW or ECW? This is just like that. I don't think Wahoo's even there.
American Pro Wrestling.
I think he just comes to pick up a check every week. I cannot get over that they use Backstreet's Back. And they're supposed to be like this like gritty southern hardcore fuck you up with weapons promotion, I think. And also that like half the moves in this commercial have been fucked up. The fuck? That's a still image. That's right, James. Rick Michaels used to make WWE ring gear, and then he pled guilty to sexual exploitation of a minor. So fuck him. Oh shit. Okay, this is my new favorite team: Billy Bad and Mac Truck. Please let the little guy be Mac Truck. Billy Bad. No, Billy. Whichever one that is. I assume the little guy is Billy Bad. Billy Bad is definitely sexual. The big guy's Mac Truck. My name is Billy Bad. And you can't teach that. This right here, this is Mac Truck. And he's 6'2". And you can't teach that. Thank you, David. I appreciate it. Wait, they're a team? Okay, this guy I like unironically. I like this guy. This guy's great. This guy knows he's on the shittiest show, and he's just like, fuck it. I am going to be a fucking goofball. The Reverend Smith. So wait, the guy in the suit's the TV champion? That's awesome. Wait, what happened? What happened that was so bad that they had to edit it off of this show? That was a 4 count.
Slim is surprised that Mack Truck has pulled that move out of his repertoire.
Mack Truck against a guy who goes around. The edits in this match, what is happening? This has to be like, oh, I would love to see the unedited version of this match. Here comes Billy Bad. Oh shit. He's here to make you moist.
Now we all know that they're personal friends of yours, and if they've been giving you money under the table,
Gonna tap you on the back. No, the bell didn't ring because something happened. It was so bad that they had to cut it out. Brother Ernest Angel understudy. The lockup was so shitty that they were like, we can't hear that. But that entire last tag match, yeah, leave all that in. Billy Bad's got the Deacon. He was just a guy in a singlet, of course. Like all Deacons. Something got edited out there. This is when wrestling was good. That's damn straight, Brian. I love that the big, like, tall monster dude is just doing wrist locks. Timu Gigolo Jimmy Del Rey.
Deacon Mud, and Mud sent over into the corner right near our TV crew.
Mud? Is he Deacon Mud? Is his name Mud? Oh shit. Oh, it's like a Psychosis leg drop, but way worse. The dude didn't even kick out. It was broken up by the Reverend. And he takes a bump over the referee. Billy Bad is working way too hard. Hey, Invisible Church, are you where the Reverend practices?
That I knew him when he was somebody. Now he's a commissioner out of nobody. Charlie Mann will have some cooking tips.
It literally sounds like they just handed the commentary mic to 2 people out in the bleachers. And we're like, here, talk.
And Danny Paris will show us how he goes those long flowing locks of his. And actually, we'll have quite a show.
Don't mess with Billy Bad's hair, man. That's this whole thing.
I'll say, to hell with the wrestling, we got a good show.
And Gene can give us all a weekly tidbit on the Italian.
The Reverend and Billy Bad, I love them both, but for like really far apart reasons. You know, the Reverend reminds me of God. There's a YouTuber. I forget his channel. He transitioned. She's now living as a woman, but she used to do like man on the street style interviews at like weird conventions. God, Joe Goes, maybe I think is the name of it. Somebody will know what I'm talking about.
Forehead of none other than Billy Bad. Juvenile delinquents is going to sleep.
There's a kid asleep over here. Wake him up. Wake him up.
Yeah, this is what Jim Cornette's talking about when he says that wrestling used to be good back then.
Big elbow to the midsection.
And right now this match has been all nip and tuck, but the advantage seems to be falling in the favor of Slim.
Yes, Joe Goes. Joe now is living as Lily. But yeah, there's a YouTuber named, his name was Joe. Joe Goes. Yes, Joe is now living as Lily. but that's what the Reverend, like, when I see the Reverend, I think of Joe Goes. Now I'm picturing the Reverend, like, freestyle rapping at the gathering of the Juggalos. So I'm glad somebody other than me remembers Joe Goes. Thank you, Brian. Brian A.
I thought it was big shoes. He'll kick his belly. I thought it was one of the McGuire twins. I thought it was both of them at 460 pounds. I thought it was both of them at first.
Yeah, I think Lily's living a very private life away from the internet now.
All of our friends that watch us each week up in Hendersonville, North Carolina.
Whereas the Reverend is probably still hanging out at the Chesney Coliseum.
Because we see American Pro Wrestling. And we have a lot of friends there around Hendersonville. What do you do with a guy like
Yeah, this match has been edited down severely. There was just another edit there. And yet, it's still way too long. Mack Truck is afraid to hurt anybody with these clotheslines. This match went 30 minutes.
Reverend Slim and Deacon Mudd.
Yes, that's the other thing I fucking forgot to mention. Thank you, Brian. Happy Pride to everybody. Happy Pride. Yeah. May all the bigots, transphobes, homophobes, etc. have a horrible month. Happy Pride. The raw footage is 45 minutes. Yeah, what if, like, the edits are like they gigged themselves? What the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh. That was not a heart attack. It was just heartburn. They edited to add extra time. They, like, cut together 3 matches. Oh my god, their name is Twisted Steel and Sex Appeal, of course. And Billy Bad is absolutely Sex Appeal. Wait, dude's name is Debo?
We're going to win tonight. We're going to kick some
Thunder and Blade. John Moxley's favorite wrestler, Blade.
You need to grow up and remember who the man is. You're nothing without me. Just remember that. No. We a team. Let's get
We a team.
Let's get something.
So wait, if one of them's Thunder, the other one's Blade, who the fuck's the third guy?
Cameras on. No, we can't be doing this here. No.
Cameras on, cameras. I'm holding a microphone, but hey, Bedroom Punk, thank you. I think that RGT, that's most of this show. Is it could have been cool if they hit it right.
WCW, WWF, and ECW Superstars. So give them a call at 578-0565 for ticket and information.
Do you think you have what it takes to become a professional wrestler? Well, now you have the opportunity to prove it at Chief Wahoo McDaniel's School of Pro Wrestling in just a short time. Your dreams can come true. The fame, the fortune can all be yours. You can walk with the stars, talk with the stars, be one of the stars. That's right, you too can become king or queen of the ring. So why wait any longer? Call now. 864-578-0565. Step into the world of the superstars. Also training for managers, valets, and
yeah, I just Louis, buddy. No offense, but you're giving off real bad shithead vibes. So you're gone, Louis, over on YouTube. Sorry, bud.
Or visit us online, www.wahooWrestling.com/APW, or email rbrag1000@AOL.com.
Call us scum. Ridrick, are you talking about Hood Slam? I think most of us could have a better show than this. Like, we just all got together and put up a ring. I think I could ref a little bit better than that guy that looks like me. I love that the juvenile delinquents do like a sexy dance in the video. Oh yeah, George South, he loves Jesus. He still loves Jesus, a whole bunch. Oh, and the bodyguard steps over the top rope, so he's at least 6'4". This is old indie stuff. This is definitely not WCW. Ricky Noble, hey, it's the guy from earlier that was dressed as Grandma.
Here with the bodyguard.
The editing's a little much. Okay, the phone number Midnight Fowler called. It's just a busy signal now. Thank you for calling it.
What you're looking at here is a contrast in style.
No, yeah, no relation to Jamie.
Fast, agile, power.
George South with the John 316 tights. Last couple years, he's been at the Gathering of the Juggalos with his own booth, giving sermons. Juggalos for Jesus.
Full blast and full speed. South is going to try to slow him down. So we're going to have a struggle between these two.
It's great when you can work a wrestling show, or like you're working the crowd and the fan is closer to the ring than you are. Then an elbow pad covering a questionable tattoo. I don't know. I've never seen George South's arm.
Shoulder tackle. Caught to the midsection by a big knee lift from George South.
So wait, is it not a tag match? Why is the bodyguard outside the ring?
That's right.
I'm confused. I think it's a singles match. I thought 4 guys came out.
That he has going through those lungs, knock the wind out of it, anything so that he can get the upper hand.
Oh, hey. All right, Yankee Hawk says that APW started in 97, went to 2009, and then they went on hiatus until 2017 and lasted until 2020. They were only at the historic Chesney Coliseum from 1999 through the end of 2000. I certainly hope that the Chesney Coliseum is still up and hopping.
Against Rick Noble.
Well, they're out here to hurt him, not necessarily out to win. The Eagle gives him if they hurt Rick Noble. He said nothing about beating him.
So you know it's a real shindy when George South is like, I'm not doing anything here.
Obviously, some riffraff gets behind the rail anyway.
Yeah, I think George just likes wearing an elbow pad. I don't think it's covering anything questionable. I just think that's just his thing. Hey, Max, yeah, Juggalos for Jesus. That's George South's Gathering of the Juggalos booth. I'm not kidding. Yeah, it's ridiculous to think that somehow the thing that closes promotion was COVID. You would have thought these fuckers would have ran every week during the pandemic. Yeah, ICP are pretty hardcore Christians. They've said that the Great Malenko is all like the stories of the Bible and shit. So yeah.
That's right. He just don't want to win. He wants to hurt this guy.
I'm waiting for one of them to break the spindle out and throw it in the ring on those banisters. I'm with you, Jonathan. Okay, it's the Chesney Community Center. I am blown away that this isn't a bar. I am blown away that this is not an actual bar. That is in Chesney. Yes, Oni. How am I not surprised that Chesney did not have any COVID restrictions? You would have thought, if anything, they would have increased the number of people that could come to this place. Yeah, it's weird to see George South dominate a match. True, they did say no alcohol, but I'm thinking they're saying no alcohol because the bar doesn't want them selling their own booze. Hey, Alan, I do see your likes. Thank you so much. I support your support, my dude. That's some of the finest ring strategy when the referee kicks the wrestler's hands. What a wrestling match. God, I love this commentator.
Wrestling fans, we're back here on American Pro Wrestling. And with me, the new APW Tag Team Champions, AJ Frost and Easy Money for Juvenile Delinquents.
That's not
And
Easy
guys,
Money.
must
Fuck
be
you.
just ecstatic about defeating
Easy
Indian
Money
Blast
was
and getting
literally on ECW
It feels
TV
good to
when
finally
this
get the
aired.
tag straps because we worked our butts off for it. It's finally good.
Also, I
to
thought
have
they were
the
in
belts where
prison.
they belong.
Easy Money, I'm sure you're very excited. Your
Not
first
Easy,
championship
not
belt.
Easy
Let me
Money.
tell you, man, I'm
Like his partner's name
speechless,
should have
man.
been Kid
We've
Cash if
tried-
we're just gonna
we've
do
done this
that.
for a year and a half, and I mean, I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah, how many promotions?
Fighting tag team champions
I'm
in the future.
overwhelmed. I
The
don't
new
know what to say.
APW Tag Team Champions for Juvenile Delinquents. We'll be back after this commercial timeout.
Like, that looks like the teacher that works with them to try to get them to stop being juvenile delinquents. Okay, great. Well, that makes sense. Easy Money is the ECW guy. Makes sense. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. We bought replica IC titles and put a whiteout on them, because why not? I think I'm overwhelmed should be a shirt. At the very least, just somebody's catchphrase. Was that Chunk from the Goonies?
To become a professional wrestler? Well, now you have the opportunity to prove it.
By the way, that referee, Jamie Tucker, was working for WCW by this point. I'm not kidding.
Can come true. The fame, the fortune can all be yours.
I'm gonna look out for it, Mr. Pico.
Talk with the stars. Be one of the stars. That's right.
I think George South will be the WCW guy.
Queen of the ring.
Yeah, he did jobs for the WWF too. So there you go.
4-578-0565. Step into the world of the superstars. Also training for referees, managers, valets, and announcers. Right.
And announce.
American Pro Wrestling Post Office.
You already have like 7 announcers. You don't need any more.
29305. That's American Pro Wrestling Post Office Box 4626 Spartanburg 29305. Or visit us online www.wahoowrestling.com/APW or email rbrag1000 at AOL.
rbrag.
American Pro Wrestling.
Again, they really want to sell the tapes to this TV show. I don't know who posted it on YouTube. The name was like Wrestling in the Carolinas. I assume it's the promoter. All right, this is the main event of the first episode. We're gonna watch a second one after this. Who the fuck were those guys? Oh, here's Thunder and Blade. And of course they come up to AC/DC. Why wouldn't they? This is like Beyond Wrestling if all the fans were cousins.
Stands on the chest, and Blade and Nemo.
Again, what the fuck was so bad that they had to cut it out of this show?
Words, Nemo tells him to pay attention to the match or something.
Wait, is it a 3-on-2?
Tag there now to Blade. Blade comes in. Nemo's directing traffic.
Or was that their manager that was just standing up there? What is going on? So Beyond Wrestling. Well played, Tread Cutter. Chris with the super chat. Thank you so much, Chris.
And yeah, actually, all of that weight came
I support you supporting me. Thank you, Chris, for the super chat.
Back into that corner now.
Yankee Hawk, thank you for upping your membership over on YouTube. You guys are so generous. Y'all are the best.
Just clocks Blade unintentionally.
Oh gosh, coming on the stream after I already banned you with one username. How sad. Goodbye.
With an abdominal stretch.
There's on the High Spots channel. There's a like 40-minute video that Jake Manning put together about George South running a wrestling show in his front yard. What happens if I have a bit of gas during my stream? I pull a Vampiro. I believe these are for the prestigious Whiteout Championships.
Some kind of instruction. But this referee, I'm telling you, he needs to get in with the program.
Oh gosh. Oh.
We've had double teaming here all night from none other than Blade and Thunder.
And Stasiak sent for the ride.
You just call him Stasiak?
Wait a minute.
Look at this.
Wait a minute, that was a move that was performed correctly.
Charlie, I don't understand.
Oh wait, it's a heel turn. Okay. I couldn't tell who was on what team. I thought he was freaking out because it was like a good Russian leg sweep.
Stasiak and Thunder has just beat.
Stasiak and Thunder. What the fuck? Hey. I love. You're supposed to have sympathy for the guy who just got turned on, and then he just beats the shit out of 3 guys by himself. Awesome. Oh god, he's gonna hurt him. He's gonna hurt him. Okay, hey, he put him down flat. All right, that's the end of the first episode. That's where you can mail these folks if you want to go watch something. That's the end of the episode. There's like a minute of black screen after this. So we're gonna watch another episode of American Pro Wrestling. Hopefully we all survive. But in the meantime, here's what we'll be watching Tuesday. If you missed this past Tuesday's Deep Cuts Live, here's what we'll be watching this coming Tuesday on WCW Deep Cuts Live on Twitch, Tuesday at 9. Click.
Hey, hold on.
Have you got something to say?
Yeah, I got something to say. I got Ted. I got Ruben. Who do you have with you?
So yeah, Tuesday at 9 on Twitch, WCW Deep Cuts Live, the Elio DiPaolo Memorial Show, featuring Jim Kelly of the Buffalo Bills, the WCW House Show, and yeah, the gray shit will cut out here in a second. Pedophile Rick Michaels. I cannot get over. Again, if you didn't join us for the first episode open, it's not glitching. That's actually how it aired with the still screens. It's a pastor that was banging Mrs. Knobs. So in case there is any sort of continuity issues, I couldn't find the episode that aired after the one we just watched. So this one was from a few weeks later in like mid-October. So I'm sure that like there have been 7 or 8 heel turns apiece with each wrestler. No. Buckshot. Oh, right in his butthole. I love the pastor, or the reverend, or whatever the fuck his name is. Alright, let's see what mischief they get into.
Program of American Pro Wrestling.
American Pro Wrestling.
This week, my co-host, Dan
Why does this man talk like Mr. Ed?
Hour of American Pro Wrestling this week.
What an exciting hour we're going to be seeing.
The other guy's
light
wet.
heavyweight champion Buckshot Carter in action. Hardcore Hunter Thompson battles Scotty Rand, heavyweights, and much, much more.
That's right, Dan. We're going to take a look.
Wasn't
once
Hunter
again this week
S.
at
Thompson
the
dead
combination
at this point?
of Rick Noble and Jesse Taylor, and they're going to go against the Indians with Attitude. With
Oh god, I can't get over that name.
None other than
IWA. IWA.
We have lots of action coming right up.
I mean, he might have said Scotty Riggs. Rick Michaels 6-man tag with Hard Buddy Harrison and Buck Zumhoff. Managed by Grizzly Smith. Okay, Hunter S. Thompson was not dead. Did he die in an APW ring? I cannot get over a dude coming out doing like stone-faced, fuck you, heel deal. Coming out to thank God I'm Country Boa. Yeehaw! I agree, I'll have to send Kit some APW for that's what I call wrestling. Hell of a channel, by the way, if you've not seen it. Kit does some great work. Go check out Kit Parsons, aka the former, is that Ian Rotten? Former Magnum CK. Check out his YouTube channel. It's great stuff. He's hilarious. This is like if Axel and Ian Rotten had the same mom and the same dad, and then mom and dad both also had the same mom and dad. Wait, those two aren't wrestling. They're a team? And they're wrestling this 40-year-old that just graduated sophomore year of high school? Hey, Jack Reeve. No problem. Hey, we still got another hour. This does have some Wild Side vibes. What the fuck? This guy's got kick pads. Maybe he's athletic. Oh shit! Nope. And how racist do you think they were to the guy with kick pads? What the fuck was that elbow? Oh gosh. They somehow fucked that up so bad that it was actually a clever double team move at the end. When they tripped over the dude. Is there no commentary? Fuck. Cassidy Riley, I think, is you were talking about Great Muta. Oh, there's commentary. They just forgot to start talking. I love it. Oh shit! We have to do this.
Johnny Love and Buford T. Hogg. I'm not sure exactly. Is it Buford T. or Buford
Oh God! He did. He's like, he wanted to do a cartwheel. And he's like, shit, I can't do one.
Oh, okay.
These guys, I think, are graduates of Wahoo McDaniel's school.
We'll get all these guys sorted out here.
Oh my God, the ref is in a mask. Oh no.
But the Pinnacle Dragon.
Do you think he's a JW Boss's sub? COVID restrictions. Whoever the dude is in like the pink pants, he got backflip, so he's the best wrestler so far. He has racist tattoos on his face. Wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, if he has racist tattoos on his face, he'd probably take it off and become the biggest baby face in the promotion. Oh gosh.
I tell you, I don't see how this guy's going to get up after this. You know, that's 3 powerful moves against this.
Yeah, dude in the pink pants and the kick pads is like by far the wrestler in the best shape of anybody we've seen on these shows. Oh God, maybe the referee is Billy Bad. He is the exact same size. Oh God, there's a mullet popping out.
Better as a unit than the newly formed combination of Dragon and Airedale. Airedale and Dragon are going to have to get it going. And have to get
So I think kick pads is named Dragon.
Airedale looks a lot like this guy that I used
Ugh. Yeah, could you imagine the directions that would come with this custom video? Alright, so I get real horny when nobody knows how to run the ropes. And could you do a power slam where like nobody involved knows how to do the move? Senior referee William Bad. That's the ref stuffed the ring in the back of the sedan. Oh, Jimbo Slice, you rule.
Adams gives a big tag to this young man, Riff Airedale.
A medium-sized guy. There's no fucking run sheet. Are you kidding me? Hey, that was like a okay drop kick.
Drop kick on Dorian Adams, and now he gets the tag in to Riff.
Okay, so Fakey and Rotten is Dorian Adams.
Dorian Adams.
Airedale taking it to Adams and sending it for the ride. It's reversed. Whatever you want to call this.
What? Okay, I thought he was gonna like drive his head in the ground.
This guy is going to Airedale.
They've been wrestling for 2 minutes, and this guy needs to rest. Which I mean, so would I. Quite frankly, I can't make fun of him for that.
Adams and Hogg have the weight advantage and are working together as a unit a whole lot.
No problem, Moni. I understand. All we can do is laugh. Yeah, Raven. I love Raven. Did some great work. His shoot interviews are ridiculous. But yeah, he really fucked up ring gear for like 20 years in pro wrestling. There's a CRT TV up there. Somebody brought the TV from their garage. We found out earlier it's not a bar, Will. This is a community center. They do not allow beer. Is the Russian leg sweep the only move any of these guys were taught? Like, they can all do a Russian leg sweep, and that's literally it.
It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with him this week on the program.
What's on that TV right now? Off-brand World's Gone Wild. I'm guessing, God, what was that show on E? That was on after Stern. Where, like, it would just be someone, you'd be going to, like, Cancun or whatever, and like, girls in bikinis. Wild On? Thank you, Brian. Wild On. I knew you would know that. You would know that. I bet you that it's just a loop of Wild On episodes. Hey, that's like the best move we've seen in the last hour and a half. All right, hey.
We have winners, and this Pinnacle Dragon is very impressive. Very impressive.
He had no idea what the fuck that guy's name was. We have winners, and this wonderful dragon is good at wrestling. And you know when they got to the back, all those guys shit on that dude. Why are you doing that shit off the top rope? You don't know how to work. This is working. And they put him in a chin lock.
Think you have what it takes to become a professional wrestler? Well, now you have the opportunity to prove it at Chief Wahoo McDaniel School of Pro Wrestling in just a short time. Your dreams can come true. The fame.
My dreams can come true?
Can all be yours. You can walk with
So while McDaniels is going to pay off my debt and fix my roof.
You too can become king or queen of the ring. So why wait any longer?
Again, I'm genuinely stunned that it was that they actually said king and queen in the voiceover script. Other than George South and anybody in this company working any of the big three. Again, Rick Michaels, known pedophile, was a gear designer for WWE until he got arrested and pled guilty to being a creep. Yeah, VCW guys.
American Pro Wrestling.
American Pro Wrestling with the best Russian leg sweeps in town. Cannot get over it. This is the best. This is the best part of the show, in my opinion, is when they played the Backstreet Boys for no reason, and when they tried to charge you $15 to get tapes of this TV show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the ring, the current United States heavyweight champion, newly crowned
Thunder.
Now, last week we
That's the champion of America, folks. Hey, weather's Aaron. It's going good over here. Enjoying life.
Don't you know I'm out here? Give me the microphone. What we did last
Oh shit, the commissioner got a haircut.
first week under my guidance came out
Again, I don't like how much I look like that guy.
cleanly, strictly by the rules. Beat Blade right in this ring. 1, 2, 3. Put him on the Greyhound. Put him out of town. He's done. He's finished. This is the U.S. champion.
It looks like the only 3 male teachers at a public school.
This is Thunder. Thunder, any closing comments?
I will say this.
Thunder's belt. Okay, it's the main plate is the shape of our country. I thought it was like the Divas title.
Hard to find. I'll run you right out of town too. It don't matter.
It don't matter. Yeah, that guy, he was a referee, he's a commissioner, now he's a heel manager. 3 guys in charge of a grocery store frozen food department to manage. Alright, we have another Raven guy. Oh shit, Oni with the research. ABWE no longer has that P.O. box. A doctor's office for breast health now has it. Oh, hey, it's the referee that was bound and gagged earlier. It's Buckshot! Hey, it's Buckshot. He appears to have lost 30 pounds since we last saw him. I cannot get over how fucking southern this promotion is. Oh, Buckshot absolute cruiserweight champion. He does look like one of those guys in the front seat of his car take this profile pic so he can be a real ding dong on the internet. Yeah, I need to ask Adam Page someday if he named his finish after this guy. Didn't lose anything, he just found meth.
I think from now on we're just going to refer to McCombs and the unknown referee as Golden Hemorrhoids #1.
The cruiserweight title regularly defended at meth houses across the state of South Carolina.
Well, I tell you what,
look at all these Just Incredibles falling out of the sky. I'm glad that they put up a poster for their own show on that wall over there. Also, I guarantee you Buckshot wore those jeans to the show. And then he took off his boots and knee pads and drove to his factory job in those shorts.
Well, I think I got yours, and the referee's exactly right, and most of the wrestling fans out there will
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, this is stronger than a parody. Southern wrestling.
Well, that's true, but you have stepped to an all-time low with all
Did Buckshot hurt himself doing an arm? Like, what is he doing with that guy's arm? Is he like nibbling on it? Yeah, those red, yellow, and green gradient posters. Oh, those are the best, man. When Dave Prazak brought those back for Shimmer a while back. Chef's kiss.
I covered the man up in a mask so these people wouldn't mob him for autographs out here.
The referee missed the mat. I've never seen that before. He goes 1, 2. It's the ground. He missed hitting the ground. Trailer Perk, thank you for following. I assume you are what Buckshot is currently on in this match. I do not see the Cruiserweight title coming back, just because all the heavyweights are Cruiserweights now. Jacob.
WWF World Champion at one time.
That's right.
I understand, Charlie. You probably had some nachos in your mouth and that tongue got all twisted.
Wait, did he just say something about a WWF World Champion?
A nice legal kick in the Buckshot.
Yeah, big hit delivered right to the midsection by the Corcus to
Over under the guys who attempted to pawn their championships. I'm sure all of them at some point. I imagine the way that you got into this promotion is you showed up to a show with a championship belt, like a replica, and they're like, "Guess you're in. You can work now."
How great Thunder is.
Yeah, let's talk about how you.
Oh, he missed his top rope falling down.
My referee never cheats. I never cheat. Nobody I associate with cheats.
Those are the loudest ring ropes. Oh my gosh! Why did he do that like that? Why did he do a side suplex thing in the ropes? Oh, that's one of his moves. Ladies Bulldog number 2 and No Mercy. Oh, and the pedigree. That was more like Alpo.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match is still the APW Cruiserweight Champion.
Yeah.
Buckshot.
He probably never lost the belt because again, that was probably his championship belt. And I guarantee you, like, he wore that to a Nitro at some point and held up a sign that was like, "Oh shit."
Now you can have them in your home on video cassette. You can get Jay Eagle versus Matt Hardy, IWA versus Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys, Jay Eagle versus Wahoo McDaniel.
Tell them about Ricky Morton.
Jay Eagle, this is not your
Tell him about Ricky Morton.
Jay Eagle versus Wahoo McDaniel. Jay Eagle versus Ivan Koloff.
Tell 'em about the hammer.
Look, I told you to be quiet.
Yeah, don't talk about the fucking Hardy Boys.
Versus Jimmy Garvin. Nature Boy, Buddy Landell.
Oh, Buddy Landell, okay.
Valentine. Look, do you want to go to the dressing room? Greg the Hammer Valentine. Sam Houston. Jay Eagle versus Rock and Roll Ricky Morton. For 23 years of pro wrestling you can get now in your own home. Jay Eagle versus Ricky Noble. Bobby Rose. 3 hours of action. Jay Eagle versus...
Tell him about Wildfire Tommy Rich. He keeps bringing up all these 80s guys and just like, fuck you. I want to talk about the Hardys.
Jay Eagle versus Boogie Woogie Man Jimmy Valiant.
Why is she just reading off his best of match list?
And Tommy Wildfire Rich. Shh. You can
I love the headdress with jean shorts.
Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, South Carolina 29305.
This dude's best of is just all Matt Hardy matches.
Cage matches.
Tell him about the match on the water.
Are you
What the fuck is he talking about? The match on the water!
Jay Eagle.
Tell him about that time that me and Matt Hardy wrestled in the street.
Jay Eagle versus Buzz Tyler with Baby Doll.
Why is she still just reading off matches?
Go ahead.
Tell him about Ricky Choshu.
Bobby Fulton, the Patriot Dale Wilkes.
Dale Wilkes?
Tell him when I slam Big Blader. Tell him.
I'm not going to.
When I slammed Dick Slater.
Wahoo versus Ivan and Nikita Koloff. Chick
Wait.
Donovan, Nikolai Volkov.
I love these. Tell him about when I slammed Dick Slater. Like they're not the same size.
Demolition Axe.
You didn't fucking wrestle Randy Savage.
Versus Macho Man Randy Savage.
What?
You can get all of these on video cassette
What?
tapes now for only $15.
Was he a job guy?
Box 4626, Spartanburg, South Carolina 29305.
What is happening? What was that? Oh shit! I think I know who that is. Oh yes, okay, I know who that is. I have a story about this guy. This is Scotty Wren. He was an NWA Wildside guy for a while after this. And when I was in middle school, I wrote some real dumb NWA Wildside tape reviews online. And I did not like Scotty Wren. I thought Scotty Wren was the shit. And
and as a result, it looks like
I gave him a bad match rating.
Well, you know, Danny, the fact of it is...
And Scotty Wren found my email address. And he emailed me. And I am like 13 years old. He's a grown man. He emails me, and the title of the email is, all caps, "Fuck you, fucker." And Scotty copy and pasted the paragraph about his match I wrote, and then in like Courier font, and then in Comic Sans font, no punctuation or capitalization. He just wrote, "You ballless pussy, I'm gonna kick you in the crotch so hard that your crotch is gonna swell and you're gonna grow some balls, and then I'm gonna fucking kill you."
It's your call, brother.
I thought that was great. And then I sent it to like half the Wildside roster, and they all fucking laughed at him.
With the rest of the wrestlers here in APW. But I'm telling you what, I do not give a big fat rat's ass.
A big fat rat's ass.
Shut your mouth.
Oh shit, they lied about the matches on that tape? I mean, of course they did. Thank you, Rudrick, for looking that up.
Relationship is with those two punk juvenile delinquents. So I'm going to leave it up to you.
I think that is the first cuss word.
You better be prepared to walk the
I
walk.
don't. It was on my old Yahoo account that I lost decades ago.
Because you walk around with Hardcore Road on your shirt.
Hardcore Road on your shirt.
Cool Mark glasses on.
Oh, he called him a Mark.
You want hardcore? If you want some, come get some. You bad enough. Take some, boy.
Yeah, say all of Rick Steiner's lines. Yeah. And the thing is, I shit on him in that review when I was like 13. He's probably like the second or third best guy at the show. You want hardcore, boy? How the fuck are there empty seats in that building? That place holds like 15 people. And there are empty seats. Oh my god. Brad Cutter just looked it up. The Ronnie Garvin match is on YouTube with Jay Eagle, and it is 36 minutes long. Hardcore Hustler, of course. Everybody's hardcore or hardcore hustling in some way, shape, or form.
And just having some fun throwing these little darts off the balcony, that's all.
Yeah, he started with the fan favorites, the juvenile delinquents, and he hasn't let up. And I think Scotty Wren takes this as a personal issue, as he is...
Scotty Wren takes this as a personal issue.
And he's giving him a run for his money, Dan Paris.
Well, what it is, Charlie Bad, is it's none of Scotty Wren.
Wait. The commentator's name is Charlie Bad? Is he Billy Bad's dad? Is he Daddy Bad? The commentator is Daddy Bad.
If Scotty Wren wants to get in hardcore,
oh gosh,
he's going to pay and pay dearly like he is right now.
Well, first of all, when you have the juvenile delinquents in there against Hitman Hunter, they fight guys that are twice their size.
Buckshot is still the cruiserweight champion of APW to this day. Thank you, Des. The one bad daddy, Daddy Bad, Charlie Bad, the daddy of Billy Bad.
Move on down the road to some useless federation that can tolerate him and get out of here.
Let me apply this hold where I show off my opponent's molars. He's a bad daddy and not coincidentally a bad father.
I hear they're in several need of jabronis up there. That's what they're full of, from what I understand. Down here we got wrestlers.
This looks like if I wrestled myself.
And like U.S. Champion Thunder and the Power Crew.
Did you mention my friend Buddy Shane? Would you be one talking about Buddy?
Kiss my ass. His shirt says "Kiss my ass."
That's absolutely right.
God. Could you imagine him going to the airbrush artist at the mall kiosk? Hey, could you make a shirt that says "Kiss my ass"?
Might as well ring the bell now.
The shit in a Maki hole.
Taking him back into that turnbuckle.
Jay Eagle was a job guy in Georgia for 6 weeks in 1981. That's where like half those matches came from. Thank you, Will. Yeah, he also wore that to his real job, like Buckshot. Just call that move the Rings of Thatch? That's filthy. God, I need to ask around about Chad and Brad Bad from Interspecies Wrestling. Are they related to Billy Bad? Is Charlie Bad their granddad? Their grandbad? I love that there are people who fucking brought signs to this show. Fuck. This match has been 2 minutes long. They're both dead to rights.
But it wasn't a scheduled match. Scotty Wren, Danny Paris had no business. He endangered your life. I was worried for you. Yeah, right. I'm sure you were.
The ref is the manager at the Jiffy Lube. I'm gonna stick my crotch in your face. That's literally what he did. He just fucking humped his face. Oh, it's a power bomb, and his head bounced off the canvas.
I don't want nothing to happen to you. And by the way, for the promotions that were dogged and slandered
Support Act 13.
had nothing to do with it. Let's just leave it at that.
That's right. Such a coward. I know that you're a friend just like I am of Buddy Shane. He's the nicest fellow that ever pushed.
Oh shit, why would you do that in this building? That was almost cool. I was wrong about it.
Somebody please ring the bell.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
I agree with his email now. Fuck you, fucker. Why did he do a pescado in this building? Oh shit, nobody could figure out a winner, so they just did a double count out. I love a double count out when there's no fucking space outside the ring to leave the ring.
rubs the eyes.
He rubs the eyes. Oh no, the dreaded eye rub.
And wrestling fan Scotty Red now picks up a soda.
He picks up the soda. And he takes a sip because he fucking loves Sunkiss. Oh god. Oh my gosh. Why? Pro wrestling is the best art form. It is the most American art form. Yeah, he didn't do shit like that in Wildside, no. Oh my god. Fantastic. I'm not surprised by that, Restless Wizards. I love this video when they cut the March shot. I can't lose on Team B. Yeah, they didn't do a brawl into the backstage area. They just walked out of the building.
You can walk with the stars, talk with the stars, be one of the stars.
Walk with the stars and talk with the stars? Like, just come to our school and hang out. You want to hang out with Buckshot?
Step into the world of the superstars. Also training for referees.
Give us $50 and talk to Buckshot.
Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, South Carolina. 29305.
You want to go get lunch with Billy Bad?
29305. Or visit us
Oh my gosh.
www.wahoo-wrestling.com/APW or email rbrag1008.
Oh gosh. Gotta reset. We still got over 30 minutes of the show to go. About God, Billy Bad. Come do coke. I don't think Wahoo was like capable of doing coke at this point. I think his body had been ravaged. You could definitely do meth with like half of these guys. Bum ba dum bum ba da da dum bum 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 ba da dum bum. Hey, ooh 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 ooh. Whoop whoop whoop. For only $25, you could kick back a couple tall boys with Mac Truck. I love that Jay Eagle is wearing like cool dude shades. Also, what's going on with the referee?
And the watchable one, Ricky Noble, issued a challenge for those tag team titles.
Did you all just hear that? Ricky Noble's nickname is the Watchable One.
They're jealous of Chief Jay Eagle and Johnny Eagle, the IWA. Like I told you
Those shades
before,
fucking rule.
We need a hero, and we're going to keep being your hero.
God.
Well, I don't know
You know, most wrestlers are like
let's just talk about this tag team title.
the Great Blah Blah or Mr. Wonderful.
I'll tell you what.
Ricky Noble is the Watchable One. He's the one that you could, you know, like, I don't know, it'd be okay to, like, and talk to and watch him for like 2 minutes. Yeah, they've been heels.
And you're going to be needing this after our match. It's a bodily fluid disposal kit.
What the
fuck?
fuck?
The crap out of you again, you're going to be needing it, and we'll give it to you ourselves.
We're gonna make you come. They just muted his mic because he's so fucking loud.
You can tell by looking at him, he is from the town of Mayberry.
Shit, burn.
I don't know about all that, but I'm sure that
Oh,
Ricky
no.
Noble.
I don't know, maybe he is telling the truth. Bobby Hill struggling to keep control of this. Oh shit, is it? No, that's the watchable one there with the tan, Ricky Noble. And that's Jesse, apparently.
Jay and Johnny, you look at me when I'm talking to you, you piece of filth.
I guarantee you this guy
I'll deal with you later, son.
like tried out for Tough Enough and got to like the last 50, and then he put it on like a bunch of like flyers.
Has been to the top of the mountain as the APW United States champion.
Yeah,
But now we're coming after those things that are near and dear to your heart.
I know that they're coming. They're gonna get that bodily fluid disposable kit thing. So wait, they're not going to do a match? I'm the best and all the other ones suck except for Ricky Noble. He's watchable. Yeah, we need more Jay Eagles in wrestling. Just weird old carnies that run these shitty little carny shows. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Brian. When the one guy's watchable, the rest of them... Hell yeah, it's Billy Bad! The sex pot of APW. Yay! The Billy Bad dance. He dances like one of those like novelty flowers. Billy Bad, the sexiest bobblehead in the South. Benzo Amore.
They were tag team partners.
Oh gosh.
And they got defeated by the Power Crew, the greatest
Masked ref. So that is proof Billy Bad is not the masked referee.
Tag teams, we destroy them and we completely break them up. That's what
Billy Bad is the only guy who realizes this isn't just supposed to be about him. There is a crowd. Oh shit, he hit him in the nuts in front of the masked ref. So. Oh shit.
But I thought it was a 3-day supply of preparation.
Pretty Boy Paris' sister at ringside.
Hemorrhoid number 1 and the golden hemorrhoid number 2.
Listen here, this referee is the best one in the ring right now as far as I'm concerned. He's in there strictly by the rules. He's doing a good job right now. He's out of the way.
I love doing a stalling vertical suplex on Billy Bad. As if the fans are going to be like, oh my god, you're so strong. You just held up Billy Bad for 5 seconds. The lunchable one.
Friends that watch us each week on Spartanburg, Greenville, the Golden Strip.
Spartanburg, Greenville. We'd love to run these towns someday.
Sit down, drop us a card or a letter to me, Charlie Bad, Dan Paris. Anybody you see on the show, Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, South Carolina.
You want to write a letter to any of these guys for a conjugal visit? Here's our P.O. box.
Don't use a crayon, and please spell the words correctly.
Has anyone? Nope, nobody's jumped over the second rope yet. We've had a couple top ropes, surprisingly.
Well, really, 4-letter words are not too hard to spell. I think there's a lot of them.
You can't be making fun of people not knowing how to spell and work for this promotion. Billy, Pretty Boy Paris, you finish this match right now so I can pick up your niece at ballet. You know he calls it ballet. Come on. Pretty boy. Please spell the words correctly.
Look, if you want the kid, Johnny Eagle will give it to you, okay?
All right, Jack Reeve, have a good night.
You have it, all right?
I'll see you around.
But Charlie Bad, I want to talk to you about something. I am really surprised that Ricky Noble actually had the nerve to show up here again. I thought we were through. I thought we
How dare he be the watchable one in this promotion?
Down at Musclehead Beach or something, bringing this muscled up Jesse Taylor guy. Who in the heck is this guy, Charlie Bad? And who is he to be?
Watch out, these dudes hit women.
Just a few weeks, everybody at APW don't know exactly who.
I love that they did a lockup and Billy Bad powered him back into the corner.
This Jesse Taylor in about 6 months to a year, I guess.
And it's been a pretty good year, too.
And I guarantee you, him and Ricky Noble are after one thing, and that's those belts are held by your Indians with attitude.
Pretty Boy Paris seems like he's one of the few guys in this locker room that like takes bookings in other places. And he's the shittiest guy at all those other shows. And then he comes here and he's like fucking Kenny Omega.
And put him in the hospital. How many guys has he gone through? Well, nothing has worked. He has not got nothing done. Got a big imprint of a chair in his back. I don't know how that happened.
That's the shittiest headlock takeover I've ever seen in my life. Congratulations.
Are you by any chance interested in Pretty Boy Paris and Mercedes over there in your stable, Commissioner McCall?
No. My stable is for winners. I got no winners in Pretty Boy Paris.
I think Chris Hammerneck actually did work for this promotion.
Well, anyway, I got no interest
Mikey Lou.
I'm interested only in the men that I have, Champions Thunder, the Power Crew, the greatest tag team around today. I'm interested only in winners.
Well, that remains to be seen. And notice that Pretty Boy
Referee's giving me Masked Magician vibes.
side headlock.
Gonna make a car disappear.
Goes for a handful of
Oh shit! I think they hurt the ref's foot.
H turns his head to look over here at Commissioner James
Should have.
He's trying to.
That's how you know he's a heel.
Charlie Babe. I'm just sitting here minding my business, calling the match. I'm not doing nothing wrong.
Yeah, but I guarantee you that you've been talking to this guy.
Yeah, if I'm like a WWF or WCW guy and I see Billy Bad wandering around backstage for enhancement duty, I am begging whoever's in charge. Hey, can I wrestle that guy?
I told you he wears that mask because he would get mobbed by autograph hounds outside this building if he didn't. The man wears that too. And now we got a guest coming out to sit with us. I'm happy as hell.
Why did he do a headlock takeover behind the referee's back? Is it illegal to do moves in this promotion?
It's good to see you out here with us. Lend some quality.
Yeah, Masked Ref is by far the best ref of all the refs we've seen. By far.
He ran out when he saw you coming. He's not that stupid.
Get off him.
Injured ribs would let him.
Exactly right. Charlie Bass, what are you looking at? Well, I'm trying to figure out how long it's going to take you to get that headset on.
You gonna run at me and I'm just gonna stand there and watch you throw yourself over? Nick Patrick hasn't been that size since he was like 8.
Knock your head off. You keep saying that kind of stuff to him, Charlie Bass, but I won't stop him.
Watch out, Billy Bat's gonna give you a Judy chop. They did. Oh shit. Why am I not surprised that Billy Bat wouldn't have a problem hitting a woman? Like, he looked way too comfortable getting that fist cocked back. They've been outside for like 3 seconds and the ref's like, fuck it, this match sucks, count out.
I know he couldn't count to 10, so he just probably wound up giving the match to Pretty Boy Paris. Charlie, speaking of
Get out of here. Will Fortune's on in 5 minutes.
This match is
They can run down the alley.
Well, now you can have them in your home.
Oh
on
shit,
video
this
cassette.
commercial again.
You can get Jay Eagle versus Matt Hardy, IWA versus Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys, Jay Eagle versus
Wait,
Wahoo McDaniel.
okay, I didn't catch that last time. Did she just claim that Matt Hardy was both Hardy Boys?
Jay Eagle versus Wahoo McDaniel, Jay Eagle versus
Oh my gosh.
Look, I told you to be quiet.
This thing goes on for like
Jay
3
Eagle
minutes.
versus Jimmy Garvin, Nature Boy, Buddy Landell.
Hell yeah, you Super J. That match rules.
Look, do you want
Raven and
to get
Kasayashi, I'm so glad that
Greg, the
new
Hammer
eyeballs are
Valentine,
seeing that match. I'm
Sam
glad to do it.
Houston, Jay
That
Eagle
dive,
versus
oh my gosh.
Rock and Roll Ricky Martin. For
Rock and roll
23 years
Ricky
of pro wrestling
Martin.
You can get now in your own home. Jay
Do
Eagle
they
versus
book
Ricky
finishes
Noble,
on this show?
Bobby Rose,
Who's to
3
say?
hours of action. Jay Eagle versus
Oh, you know this guy went around
Jay Eagle versus
every
Magnum
Walmart,
TA
every gas
and the
station.
Beastmasters.
Wahoo
Jay Eagle
McDaniel personally
versus
passed
Boogie
along
Man
this
Jimmy
headdress to
Valiant,
me.
One Man Gang, and Tommy Wildfire Rich. Shh.
Shh.
You can send only $15.
You can send only $15. Do not send more than $15.
29305.
Shit,
Send
I was
check
gonna
on
send
money order.
$26
You'll get Indian strap
for this
matches,
tape,
cage
but
matches.
no, I've been scolded into only sending
do this?
$15.
Jay Eagle versus Manny Fernandez, the Bull.
Manny
Jay
for
Eagle
90s, the boo.
With Baby Doll.
Patriot up. Tell him. Go ahead.
Jay Eagle.
Somebody in the
versus
background thought this is
Bobby
the
Fulton,
funniest shit they've ever
the
seen.
Patriot,
Tell
Dale
them that
Whip,
when I hit Von
Chris
Blackstone with the
Hamrick.
moped.
Tell him when I slam Big Blader. Tell him.
I'm not going to tell you, but one more time. And Wahoo versus Ivy and Nikita Koloff. Chick Donovan.
Shit, I missed it.
Volkov,
We're advertising a
Slam
Chick
Vader,
Donovan
Pez
match.
Watley. Jay Eagle versus
Tell him what I done to the Macho Man. Tell him.
Demolition Axe. Versus the Rattlesnake, Jay Eagle versus
The
Macho
Rattlesnake,
Man Randy
motherfucker.
Savage. You can get all of these on video cassette tapes now for only $15. Post
Jay
office
Eagle
box
versus the Rattlesnake,
4626,
and
Spartanburg,
Stone
South
was he
Carolina,
cold.
29305.
I honestly would respect that hustle if the Best of Jay Eagle tape was just that commercial on a loop. Oh god, we got another guy with his girlfriend. Yeah, that's the Booker, Jay Eagle.
One half of the NWA World Tag Team Champions.
Oh hey, it's
Rick Michaels
pedophile.
and Victoria Rose.
You know, Dan Parrish, you just stand there and hold the mics.
Chick Donovan is talking dog. I should have just gotten that video so we could see Chick Donovan as talking dog.
Of the NWA World. Can that sink into your brains? Can that sink into your brains at home?
For those of you who are not with us last hour, Rick Michaels
Tag team champion.
pled guilty in the year 2006 to sexual exploitation of a minor.
Look at this. That right there is the perfect 10, Dan Parrish.
One thing I want to ask you, I know you're ready for competition and all kind of action in this area, but Gene
Young
Restano,
bird, that's
my
hard.
comrade and the commentary
Juan
booth a
Cena,
while back,
thank you for the
noticed
follow.
One thing that I've noticed, and that is a wedding band on your hand. What's your wife think of this?
Is that what the cop asked him when he got arrested? What'd your wife think of this?
My wife, so don't worry about that. What we're here to talk about is this
I'm not
beautiful lady
surprised,
right here.
Juan. Jay Eagle's the owner of this shit.
One half of the NWA World Tag Team Champions, Dan Parrish.
All right, so he wants to avoid the question. But
So the other guy,
Rob
his
Tanya's here
partner
tonight.
as NWA World Tag Team Champion, David Young,
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tanya
who would
Michaels.
later go on to have a little bit of fame in TNA.
Maybe what we'll do is
Wait, did he just call that woman labia?
what she thinks about it.
What's your wrestling name? Labia.
Maybe you got something to say to this man.
You know, I've been told by
Unroll
many
the managers
people
collide.
that you was running around on me behind my back while I'm sitting at home keeping your house clean.
Oh shit.
And you know, I also thought that maybe she'd look better than a $2 tramp.
Oh shit. Tell her. Tell her. Tell her, sister. Sister Labia. Labia has a strong grip. Labia is the best working punch of anybody in this promotion. Oh shit. Wait. Wait, are they still in the ring? No! That segment ended with Rick Michaels being frightened by loud music. And so he lets go from hitting his own wife. And that's what it is. That's how it ends. We're gonna get that tag match. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll keep the Bud Light warm for me. I have no doubt that woman who hugged the babyface in the intro was that same lady. These fans all probably sat in the same seats every Friday night. Yeah, they don't book endings for anything. It's like how on like SNL, if you ever notice, they just cut they cut so much shit out of sketches so that they fit in the airtime between dress and 11:30. That a lot of SNL sketches just end. There's no big punchline at the end. That's what this promotion is. That is also probably the best show that APW has ever been compared to. One of the kids in the audience won the raffle and got to edit the show. Oh my gosh.
Drink cans and popcorn bags and hot dog wrappers and nacho trays.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Look at all he's been through tonight.
We're just taking inventory of the food table. Your tag champ's Cheap J Strangebow. and Yahoo McDonald's.
IWA Indians with Attitude Tag Team Champions right here defending the belts against.
And of course, the referee is wearing a fake headdress. Fuck's sake.
Anytime the Indians with attitudes are in a match, you know, the advantage definitely goes to them. But I tell you what, it's one of these old big farm boys, you know, spend his whole life milking cows and cleaning up horse crap.
He almost tripped over his opponent there.
John Eagle taking over on this Jesse Taylor. He's going to give.
Uh-oh. Oh, hey, that's, I think, the coolest thing we've seen on this show. Is that leapfrog reversed into a sky high.
Jesse Taylor on none other than this Indian with attitude, Johnny Eagle. And those Coyote Joe asking him there if there was some hair pulling going on. And naturally, Jesse Taylor did not pull any hair, but
I can't get over Johnny Eagle's mullet ponytail. That is mighty. Here comes the watchable one. Ricky Noble. Jay Eagle is booking this. The Native American wrestler who talks like this. Jay Eagle is 47 years old. How is he not 70? I believe the referee is aligned with this is their name, the Indians with Attitude.
I may get sick when I see him come out here.
The IWA. So they're like, we're going to get some heat by having a white guy wear this headband. It's like, no, you're just all shitty. I think Jay Eagle is. I think he is, but who fucking knows? It's wrestling.
Delivered very effectively by Johnny Eagle. Into the ropes.
The watchable one being real watchable here by not falling down yet. Did anybody in this show amount to anything other than the registered sex offender? No. Again, Scotty Wren worked for Wildside for a while. Terry Golden here actually worked for Wildside for a little bit too. Adam, I thought you said you had a hard-on typing that. I'm like, ooh, buddy.
Eagle way too smart, but you see that's the veteran right there, Hunter.
The referee is wearing a, quote, native headgear thing on his head. What was that? He did a Sabu move, and correctly. What the fuck? Sad that the one who amounts to the most in this promotion is the sex offender. Yes. And he's the one who still gets work.
The ones that think that the Hardy Boys are legends. Look at this, he's got him pinned legally. Where's the ref?
Okay, that's not how that spot works. You don't double team the guy behind the ref's back and then the partner stays in there to get caught and counts the pin. What? Oh, hey, there we go.
Double teaming once again on Jesse Taylor by Chief
Yeah, the Hardy Boys aren't just going to show up. Like, they're not going to catch this at like 3 a.m. on their one-off day and be like, oh, I guess we got to go. Yeah, I imagine that probably is the case, Brian. That Jay Eagle was trained by Wahoo, and Wahoo is like, I deem you an indigenous American.
They've done nothing wrong in this match.
Oh, easy money from the juvenile delinquents, according to Brian. And his research is Jay Eagle's son. I fucking love that there's a guy in this promotion named Easy Money. And the thing is, that the famous Easy Money worked in this area with all of these guys before he went to ECW. So there were 2 Easy Monies. And one of them went on to like be on national TV and shit. And the other one is that like coked out guy. No, his partner is apparently not his son. How the fuck is this man? Oh shit, the watchable one's gonna do a Stratisfaction. Alright, Johnny Terry says that he's met Jay Eagle, he is a real Native American. 1, 2, 3, hey! That's not right! The watchable one puts an end to this match because it's not watchable. Fuck. Jay also has a son who wrestles as Dusty Money. Easy and Dusty, the Money Boys. And Jay Eagle has wrestled in the last few years. Amazing. Thank you, Brian. Oh my gosh. Watches our very best go head to head with WCW, WWF, WWF Superstars. So give them a call at 578-0565. Coliseum. Okay, it's Coliseum. That's fucking amazing, Jonathan. I didn't think real people were named Easy. What the fuck was the Z? Oh, Zach, probably. Zachary. Burned a kid with a cigarette. That kid grew up to be Billy Bad.
Be one of the stars. That's right. You too can become king or queen of the ring. So why wait any longer? Call now.
When they say king or queen of the ring, they mean that really small one that we set up at the community center.
Also training for referees, managers, valets, and announcers. Right to
The Z was Ziggy.
4626 Spartanburg, South Carolina 29305. That's American Pro Wrestling, Post Office Box 4626 Spartanburg 29305. Or visit us online www.wahoowrestling.com/AP.
Wahoo Wrestling. That should have been the name of the promotion. Wahoo Wrestling is a way better promotion name than APW. No, the Southern Discomfort guys were from like the western side of they were more from like the Louisiana area, I believe. Hey, Wrestling in the Carolinas. Yeah, I got this from your channel. I didn't know how to credit you because it just said Wrestling in the Carolinas on the channel. But yes, this is your stuff. Thank you for providing it. Oh, it's the Reverend with his deacon. I'm confused about who's. I think they're all heels. I think they're all just bad people. Wait, the Reverend's a babyface, I think. This is the one promotion where they do like a babyface Reverend gimmick. That's awesome. Yeah! I fucking love this. What is with the edits on this show? So Jamie Tucker, I think, had just started with WCW. And they're like, hey, returning hero. So actually, yeah, I think the answer to the question who went the furthest in this promotion is Jamie Tucker, the referee. I fucking love that guy's a wrestler. Reverend Slim rules. I think he's the best one. I think he's the best guy of all the guys. Reverend Slim. Because he comes... What is with this editing is too much. This is a first. A babyface reverend gimmick. And of course it's in the South. What the fuck? He's good? Like, how is he moving so fast in that outfit? Where did this all come from? He was not nearly this good in the first match. By the grace of God, that's where his work rate came from. Ending this show with a blunt machine. How many guys do you think, when they got to the back, hit up Jamie Tucker when he started with WCW? Hey man, can you get me a look with WCW? I think I'm ready for TV. You cannot cover a referee that lackadaisically. You gotta put over the TV star. He's working as a babyface, but he bumps like Bobby Heenan. It's fascinating. Like, I really do kind of like the Reverend. Oh, hey. I guarantee you they had to have done an angle where he gigged all over that shirt. What is on the TV? I say it's a marathon of that E-show Wild On. And all the bikini gals. Because these guys just seem like a bunch of perverts. What the fuck just happened? Wait. Labia. Labia's got a good DDT. The labia fiend just magically appears. By the grace of God, labia appeared to help the Reverend. Oh my gosh. Fuck yes. And that's the end of the show. It's like they got to like the last 10 minutes of the tape and are like, fuck, we don't have any room for the main event. But we have to show Labia's DDT. So yeah, that's the end of the show. That's how we end this stream, with fucking labia. Well, thank you all so much for hanging out with me the last couple of hours for one of the best off the grids of all the time, in my personal opinion. That was wild. We're going to have to watch some more APW. Shout out to Wrestling in the Carolinas. Popped up in the chat for providing it. So yeah, I will be back Tuesday at 9 p.m. on Twitch for WCW Deep Cuts Live. And yeah, check out my new long-form video, if you've not done so already, about 5 of the most random WCW TV matches ever over on YouTube. And yeah, so it's 10:08 on the East Coast. And I can't tell you what to do. It's probably still too early for most of you to go to bed, so I don't know. I don't know, talk to your dog or something. I don't know, I'm not your fucking dad. Good night.